Hello, everyone. My name is Natalie Labonte, and I am a feng shui consultant and an intentional creativity coach. Today, I am coming to you as I've been on my Instagram and Facebook business page. I've been going through all of the areas in the Bible map. We first began with helpful people and travel, then we moved to career, and now I'm coming to you today to talk about the spirituality, wisdom, knowledge gua, which, in case you're wondering, that would be in the front left corner of the Boggle map. So the best way to look at the Boggle map, it's a giant rectangle with 9 areas that actualize all of the important facets to living a healthy, thriving, vibrant, flourishing life. And spirituality and knowledge, wisdom, cultivating all of those things is incredibly important to living a bountiful, thriving life. So today I wanted to come to you in a video to talk about what this area is and how you can actually start cultivating a relationship with your spirituality. Perhaps you hadn't been as much, or maybe you're looking for a little bit of a change in how you focus on the spiritual aspects of yourself. So first, I want to give a little bit of a background. I was raised in a religious tradition, and somewhat strict religious tradition. And at a pretty young age, I realized that it actually wasn't for me. And and then I basically kind of like swore everything off altogether. I was like, I don't want anything to do with religion, spirituality. I want nothing to do with it. And then, but it was always interesting because I always still believed that there was like just something bigger, vaster, like greater than we can comprehend. And it wasn't until after I graduated college, I kind of went through this awakening that's like literally the only way I can describe it, but it was really like a personal one. And then I just went on this like personal search and really started looking at energy and just began contemplating, the infinite, divine, vast nature of everything. So I wanted to just give you that background, that story of kind of where I am and, where I was and how I move forward and especially since, I was raised in religion and then it was like, I want nothing to do with it. And now it's like come full circle. And so another big thing too, for those of you who know me, I like to go to the beat of my own drum. I don't like being in a box. That's kind of just how I roll, and that's how I try and live my life, I guess. So, anywho, I bring that story up for you, in case maybe perhaps you've had a similar upbringing. And it's funny. I gave a presentation today where towards the end, I it was a 5 session or series. There's 5 different lessons that went into this particular presentation set, and I was kind of bringing things full circle, with our framework, our operating system, because a lot of times, or I shouldn't say a lot of times, we're shaped by external factors. We're shaped by our family, religion, society, culture, your immediate environment. All of those things shape you and are interconnected. But then it's a matter of, once you realize that, choosing to be the co-creator and leader into the operating system that you want to have, and not having all of these automated programs like happening in the background. So I bring that up because I believe it's so important as you're connecting and exploring your own spirituality, um, whatever that looks like for you. If that's a religion, great. If it's just a spiritual, your own beat of your own drum, great. Like it's unique to you. Um, which I believe is, to me, that's really important. And I am a believer in kind of claiming your own power as you navigate things rather than giving away in fear. Um, but start becoming aware of that. Where have you been operating? Um, where you're kind of just on autopilot and maybe not consciously choosing to explore, create, um, embody your own spiritual path or tradition. In especially if you're a person where maybe you've sworn that off, you're like, I don't want anything to do with that. um I encourage you to take a step back and see why, and then maybe even meditate, sit with it, and see if there is something for you to explore a little bit further. Because I think it is always important for us to continue evolving and increasing that edge a little bit further. And that's what I feel like the spirituality, wisdom, knowledge gua reminds us of, to always be those continuous students and seekers in life. Because I feel like we're here on this earth to expand, explore in terms of what we think we may know, and to always remain curious. I can tell you over my life, things that I thought I knew, yeah, I didn't actually know, or things I thought that were true aren't my truths now. And I would say another important key factor, and this is like what I like to use and say with my clients is, again, like, the things I'm sharing with you, this is just one perspective of 7 billion people that are on this planet. It's not, and this is where I wanted to say, it's not truth with a capital T, it's my truth with a little t. It's not the overarching, because you have to decide in your spirituality, what does that truth look like to you? Like, I view the universe as infinite energy, and when we look at the yin and yang, that's the balance of masculine and feminine, and to me that's also the everything, the all, and yet also the void. um it's all necessary, um and it's all divine. But again, that is how I am interpreting, all of this life in and of itself, and the deeper spiritual nature, and like tuning into my own soul. So at this point, I just encourage you, um if you haven't been, really cultivating this particular area of your life, which, like I said, it's so important. If you're focusing on your physical, mental, and emotional health, great. But another key factor to a foundation, if you're gonna like look at it like a little square, this is spirituality. Um, those are all very, very important to, kind of like looking at the bigger why of it all. Why are you here? What's your purpose? And I'll leave you with this as you begin kind of exploring, what does spirituality mean to you? Um, to me, I would say it's the larger purpose, not only of myself, like how I'm meant to contribute to this world while I am here in this lifetime, but also to like a larger orchestra and the notes that we're all playing and are relating together. Because I don't know about you, but when you experience those like synchronistic moments where like the right person at the right time pops into your life, um and, maybe helps you to get across the finish line for whatever, goal or project that you have coming up. Like, that is so powerful and beautiful. Like, and there's times where I'm just like in awe, and I can't help but feel gratitude and wonder for the great mystery, so a good starting point is just even tuning into your purpose, because I truly believe that your purpose, it's divine. You are divine. We all come from that one source, and again, that's me, little t. If that resonates with you, perfect, but if not, figure out what it is for you. um and I just hope that you, from this video, this conversation, even though I'm not physically chatting with you right now, know, like, soul to soul, I'm here having this conversation with you, and eager to see you continue growing, evolving, being curious, and nurturing all facets of yourself so that you can live your most amazing, bountiful, thriving, flourishing life. So I hope you enjoyed this video today. I know it was a little bit longer, um, but I feel like it was really important for me to share. And if I can support you in any way, I especially love, chatting spirituality, and like I said, just like contemplating the great mystery of like what is. Um, Let me know. I'm happy to support you in whatever way I can. So have a great rest of your day, everyone. Talk to you soon.